Hey guys, what's going on? Adam from Adam Olson Fitness. I'm here today with Amy Back
Hi.
at Amy Back Fit. Today we're going to do a video on time under tension, also referred to as TUT, or sometimes people call it tempo training. We kind of just wanted to give you this. We utilize this a lot in our classes with our clients, and there's a number of different reasons as to why it can be utilized. So we wanted to kind of give you some understanding of what time under tension is and how you can utilize it to get certain gains or work towards certain modalities depending upon what your goals are. You may see Akuma rolling around in here. So right now he's just chilling in front of the camera, but he'll probably come and join us shortly. So what is time under tension? So time under tension is basically the amount of time that your muscle is under tension or under load. And a number of ways that you can do this would be, you can change the duration of time, which would be the number of seconds that you're in your eccentric or concentric phase of your movement. Your eccentric phase being the lowering of a weight, and your concentric phase being the actual movement up. So if you're doing the bicep curl, you're curling, this is your concentric phase. And as you're elongating the muscle back out, that is your eccentric phase. Another way that you can use time under tension is actually through an isometric, which would be something like a wall sit, or if you're using some type of bands in order to keep tension, or just holding in a certain range of motion through your rep. You can just stay and hold and drive tension for a period of time. And that would be another way that you can use time under
Hi.
tension. The number of seconds that you're having load on the muscle through whatever phase. Those types of modalities, different modalities, and the number of seconds will elicit different muscular responses. We're going to have Amy just do an example of a different way we can do this, just utilizing a bicep curl. So we're going to come back here real quick. Amy's going to grab some dumbbells. I'll stay here. Akuma's going to hang out in front and just be, give us some
Where are you
assistance
gonna
here.
go? You gonna help me out?
All right, bud. Okay, so
Oh, just come in
Amy's going to
front.
come in front. So
All
for
right.
example, Amy is her weights ready for a bicep curl. If she was going to do a time under tension for 1 second, and we're going to say on the eccentric phase, so she's going to basically do a 1 second up, which is 1 second concentric, 0 at the top, and then 1 second down, 0 at the bottom, and right back up. So that would be 1 down, up, 1 down, 2, 1 down, 3, 1 down, 4. Now, if that was 4 reps, basically 1 second up, 1 second down. Now, if we elongate that time frame, let's say we do 2 seconds, she now has the same exact load, but now the muscle is going to be under a longer duration. So she basically did 1 second on the way up, 1 second on the way down. Now she's going to do 1 second on the way up, 2 seconds on the way down. So it would be 1 second up and 2, 1. Rep 2, 2, 1. Rep 3, 2, 1. Rep 4, 2, 1. So now the duration, the amount of time that the muscle is under tension or under load is going to be longer by double from what it was the first time. And you can double that. You can do any type of duration. Now, exercise science says that 4 seconds is really kind of optimal, but to me, it really depends on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to elicit. So if you're trying to do muscle hypertrophy and grow muscle mass, that really comes down to the combination of stimulating muscle protein synthesis. When muscle protein synthesis is longer or happening more in relationship to muscle breakdown. So if you're working out and eating an abundance of protein and stimulating muscle protein synthesis more than you're actually breaking down muscle tissue, then you're actually going to have a net positive result in muscle growth. So if I'm training and bringing in more protein and I'm breaking down tissue and I'm getting more protein in and more synthesis happening, then I'm going to get more tissue on the muscle over time versus the amount of breakdown. So I break down, I build up more. I break down, I build up more. So muscle protein synthesis is greater than muscle protein breakdown, muscle protein being the muscle tissue, the fibers. So if Amy goes to do her bicep curls again and we do 4 seconds on the way down, 4 reps again, and we 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, rep 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, rep 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, rep 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now her muscles were just under load on the eccentric for 16 seconds versus the 1 second on the way down the first time and the 4 seconds the way down the second time, or 4 seconds versus double that, which would be 8, and then double again, which would be 16 seconds.
Makes the weights feel very heavy.
Right. And the benefit to this in some ways, especially for beginners, is it's very joint sparing because you're not going to be able to do the same amount of load for the same amount of time. And the stronger you get at doing this, the more that you're either going to build hypertrophy or work on muscular endurance or work on muscular power. And the way that you would do that is if this was muscular endurance training, she would want to put more time under tension for longer periods of time for lighter reps or lighter weights with more reps. So the more that she can do that, the more endurance her muscles will have because they'll be able to do more for a longer period of time with whatever load she's using. If she wants to do muscular power and you just are focusing on power, then you're going to do a heavier load for less reps under a shorter period of time because you want to move heavy weight quickly, okay? Because having a huge amount of weight under a long duration is going to be incredibly taxing on the body. So you want to be more explosive. So if you can do that muscular time under tension as a shorter time frame with bigger weights, shorter period of time, more explosive, you're going to get more powerful. And then hypertrophy is kind of a mid ground between the two. You can do somewhere between 8 to 12 reps with muscle hypertrophy. The load will increase over time, and you can always increase the duration, which will make you stronger. And again, as long as that protein is coming in and your training durations are up, and your muscle protein synthesis is being stimulated more than muscle protein breakdown, you will have a net result positive of muscle growth. You may have to go back and watch this again just to kind of assimilate everything I told you because there was a lot of information in a short period of time. But time under tension can be done with any movement. You can do a squat if you want to do a goblet squat real quick just to show them. You just put it right there.
Hi.
So she's going to demonstrate a goblet squat. So if we
4
just do,
seconds or 2 seconds?
we're just going to do like a 2 second for 8 reps. Okay. So she's going to start right here. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1 and rep 1, 2, 1, rep 2, 2, 1, rep 3, 2, 1, rep 4, 2, 1, rep 5, 2, 1, rep 6, 2, 1, 7, 2, 1, last rep, 2, 1, 8 reps. Now on the eccentric, she did 8 times 2, which was 16 seconds of eccentric time under tension. We're just going to do 4 reps this time. Now this is the same amount of time, but less reps. Now, if she was doing heavier load or whatever, that would affect what her muscles are doing. But again, in 3, 2, 1, and rep 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rep 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rep 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last rep, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now she did the same amount of time under tension, but she had to do less reps. So again, she could have done that with a much heavier load, and that would have been very taxing for her muscles. And
slowing it down.
That can work on her muscle hypertrophy, her endurance, depending upon what she's working on in the goal, and depending on what you decide to do with your training or with your trainer, if you're working with somebody. So hopefully this clears up what time under tension is, or tempo training is another term for it. So if you hear your trainer or someone in the gym say, oh, we're going to do some tempo training today, you'll have a better understanding of what that is and how you can utilize it. Or time under tension, or TUT. If you ever see that written out in a program as TUT, you'll understand what that means. So hopefully this was helpful to you. Do you have anything you want to add about
No, I think that was good.
Okay, great.
That's it.
So again,
we do that a lot here.
We do that a lot
in
here.
The gym.
It's part of our training. It really helps our beginners understand movement.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll go like people go like super fast. It's a nice way. Sometimes we'll do like a 10 by 2 or like a 10 by 3, slow everything down nice and slow, 10 by 2. It gives them a chance to really lock down the form. So I think it's a great tool all around.
Yeah, it's a great training tool for trainers to really help their clients understand form, because people kind of just want to throw weights around, and that will eventually lead to injury or people having inflammation too prematurely in their training, because they're just doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing too quickly in their training. They're just rushing to get that heavy weight and doing ego lifts, then you may as well just take your time and really lock it down and do what's best for your body and for your goals.
Yeah, slow it down.
Yep. So again, if you guys have any questions for us, you can reach me at Adam Olson Fitness on Facebook or Instagram, or Amy Back at Amy Back Fit on Instagram or Facebook. You can check this guy out, Akuma, at
He was
Akuma
good.
Bully on
Super cute.
Instagram. He's a rock star, this guy.
He is.
So if you guys need anything from us, feel free to let us know. You can leave a comment below or reach out to the ways that I mentioned earlier. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to it. You can click the little bell so you get a notification every time that we are posting videos, and get it out there to other people that are interested in this stuff. Feel free to reach out, and hopefully we'll see you again here soon.
Bye.
See ya.